Western Bridge was glowing with a stripe of early gold, a slow and gentle shimmer, rising quiet, rising bold. The river breathed a stillness like a truth I used to miss, and the breeze along the railing moved with something close to bliss. I stood where old confusion once had tied my spirit down, where the echoes of my failures kept my heart below and drowned. But the first gold rising softly brushed my worries in the air, like a tender revelation, saying you're allowed to meet repair. In the first gold rising over Western Bridge, I felt my doubt slip off the ridge. Every fear that held its head softened in that dawning pledge. Though my past still seeks a way, it fades beneath the sun's new bridge. In the first gold rise on Western Bridge, a bus rolled past in silence, with a hum both thin and warm, sounded like the quiet courage after weathering a storm. And the sunlight kissed the water with a slow and patient glow, letting every old regret dissolve in ripples down below. The organ hung behind me like a promise spun and true, while guitar notes trace forgiveness down the pathways of my youth. I breathed the morning softness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes dawnlight builds the peace that the darker hours postpone. Lord, in the first gold rising over Western Bridge, I felt my doubt slip off the ridge. Every fear that held its edge softened in that dawning pledge. And though my past still seeks a way, it fades beneath the sun's new bridge. In the first gold rise on Western Bridge, as the sky grew wide and bright, all the river found its shine. I felt a quiet strength returning, rising gently into mine. And I stepped into the daylight with a calm I couldn't hedge. In the first gold rise over Western Bridge. Damen Avenue was resting in a blue morn, quiet deep, a soft and gentle silence where the night had gone to sleep. The storefronts wore the coolness like a calm returning slow, and the wind across the asphalt breathed a mercy I could know. I stood where old exhaustion once had carved itself in me, where decisions made in darkness blurred the man I hoped to be. But the blue moon around me brushed a softness through my chest, like a whisper saying softly, you've outlived what hurt you best. In the blue morning quiet along Damen Avenue, I felt my scattered thoughts renew. Every weight I once fell through opened into clearer view. And though my past still breathes its hue, it holds no claim the way it used to. In the blue morning hush of Damen Avenue, a cyclist drifted slowly with a rhythm calm and still, sounded like the patient healing of a deeply buried will. And the first light down the storefronts cast a color thin and true, turning all my frayed emotions into something bright and blue. The organ rose behind me like a truth I'd feared to trust, while guitar notes traced the corners where my heart had turned to dust. I breathed the steady quiet till it settled in my bones. Sometimes blue mornings reveal how your gentleness has grown. My scattered thoughts renew. Every weight I once fell through opened into clearer view. And though my past still breathes its hue, it holds no claim the way it used to. In the blue morning hush of Damen Avenue, as the sun climbed white and silver and the coolness met the day, I felt a part of me grow lighter in a calm I'd kept at bay. And I walked into the daylight with the self I finally knew. In the blue morning quiet along Damen Avenue. Ravenswood was glowing in a pale gold morning air, a slow and drifting shimmer brushing softly everywhere. The rooftops held the daylight like a memory returning bright, and the breeze along the sidewalk moved with feather simple light. I stood where old frustration had once tied me to the ground, where the echoes of my anger used to circle without sound. But the pale gold air around me eased the sharpness in my chest, like a quiet affirmation whispering, you deserve to rest. In the pale gold air floating through Ravenswood morning, felt my troubled thoughts transforming, every fear that came with warning softened in the days of dawning. And though my past still stirs its forming, it fades beneath this gentle dawning. In the pale gold air of Ravenswood morning, swept his walkway with a rhythm slow and kind, sounded like the softened heartbeat of a long forgiven mind. And the sunlight touched the treetops with a shimmer thin and sweet, painting clarity and comfort on the cracks beneath my feet. The organ rose behind me like a hymn without regret, while guitar notes traced the warmth that morning, promise not to let. I breathed the quiet brightness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes pale gold air can show what your weary heart condones. morning, I felt my troubled thoughts transforming. Every fear that came with warning, softened in the days of dawning. And though my past still stirs its forming, it fades beneath this gentle dawning. In the pale gold air of Ravenswood morning, as the sunlight grew decisive and the day began to rise, I felt the peace I'd long abandoned gathering behind my eyes. And I stepped into the daylight with a calm worth readorning. In the pale gold air floating through Ravenswood morning. Sheridan lay shadow as the blue began to rise. A cold and gentle shimmer touching slow beneath the skies. The steel beams caught the morning in a line of silver light, and the hum above the concrete felt like hope returning bright. I stood beneath the tracks where once my courage lost its way, where the voices of my worries try to own me every day. But the quiet blue around me traced a calm along my spine, like a message from the morning, saying all you are is fine. In the quiet blue rise beneath Sheridan tracks, I felt my scattered strength come back. Every weight I feared would crack softened to a lighter slack. And though my past still pulls with tact, its grip grows thin along this track. In the quiet blue beneath Sheridan tracks, a train hummed overhead with a tone both low and warm, sounded like a whispered promise after braving through a storm. And the breeze that swept the pavement moved the dust from where I stood, turning heaviness to something that my tired heart understood. The organ rolls behind me like forgiveness finding ground, while guitar notes stitch the silence through the steel beams overhead bound. I breathe the early coolness till it's settled in my bones. Sometimes blue rise clears the road that your darkest night postpones. Quiet blue rise beneath Sheridan tracks, I felt my scattered strength come back. Every weight I feared would crack, soften to a lighter slack. And though my past still pulls with tact, this grip grows thin along this track. In the quiet blue beneath Sheridan tracks, as the sunlight reached the treetops and the city found its home, I felt a steadiness inside me, waking gently, waking numb. And I walked into the daylight with no need to turn my back. In the quiet blue rise beneath Sheridan tracks. Fullerton Bridge was resting in a hush of early gold. A slow and gentle silence, like a story calmly told. The river breathed beneath me with a rhythm soft and wise, and the first light traced its shimmer like a truth without disguise. I stood where old confusion Once it scattered all my trust, where the echoes of my choices left my confidence to rust. But the golden quiet found me, like a calm I'd never known, holding all my jagged edges in a warmth that felt like home. In the golden quiet, resting on Fullerton Bridge, I felt my doubts fall off the ridge. Every bruise I wouldn't smidge, soften in that rising pledge. And though my past still seeks a bridge, its voice grows faint on morning's edge. In the golden quiet on Fullerton. Passed behind me with a breath both slow and strong, sounded like a gentle rhythm I'd been missing for too long. And the light across the water laid its blessing on my chest, painting peace on every memory I thought could never rest. The organ swelled behind me like a wave of healing air, while guitar notes traced the sunrise with a softness warm and rare. I breathed awake in silence till it settled in my bones. Sometimes golden quiet builds the strength you thought you'd faced alone. In the golden quiet, resting on Fullerton Bridge, I felt my doubts fall off the ridge. Every bruise I wouldn't smidge softened in that rising pledge. And though my past still seeks a bridge, its voice grows faint on morning's edge. In the golden quiet on Fullerton Bridge. the treetops, and the city rose in tune. I felt a gentler, steadier hope grow wide beneath the noon. And I stepped into the daylight with a peace I couldn't hedge. In the golden quiet resting on Fullerton Bridge. Roscoe village waited in a breath of soft and blue, a cool and tender whisper drifting calm the whole street through. The storefronts held their shadows as the morning learned to rise, and the breeze along the sidewalk brushed the darkness from my eyes. I passed the little corners where my hope had a way away, where the quiet weight of longing made the nights feel twice as great. But the soft blue breath around me eased the tightness in my chest, like a tender reassurance, saying here you're safe enough to rest. In the soft blue breath rolling through Roscoe village, I felt my sorrow lose its spillage. Every ache that built a scrimmage softened to a gentler image. And though my past still seeks a pillage, it weakens in this morning's village, in the soft blue breath of Roscoe village. Baker cracked his doorway with a smile both worn and kind. Sounded like the simple comfort I'd been chasing in my mind. And the sunlight caught the lamppost with a shimmer faint and light, painting silver on the pavement where I'd stood in restless night. The organ rose behind me like a truth I long denied, while guitar notes trace forgiveness on the fears I'd kept inside. I breathe the morning's coolness till it settled in my skin. Sometimes blue breath teaches peace where you never thought it could begin. Every ache that built a scrimmage softened to a gentler image. And though my past still seeks a pillage, it weakens in this morning's village, in the soft blue breath of Roscoe village. As the daylight gained its color and the quiet turned to warm, I felt a steadiness inside me that could weather any storm. And I walked into the morning with a heart no longer frigid, in the soft blue breath rolling through Roscoe village.
California Avenue was touched by early gold so thin, a soft unfurling shimmer where the day began to spin. The sunlight cracked the treetops with a patient steady rise, and the shadows melted slowly like old doubt behind my eyes. I walked the gentle pavement where my fears once kept their claim, where the echoes of my missteps tried to stitch me into blame. But the early gold around me brushed the darkness from my chest, like a quiet affirmation saying even broken hearts can rest. In the early gold opening above California Avenue, I felt the weight I carried through grow lighter in the morning hue. And though my past still shades the view, its pull grows soft, its edges few. In the early gold on California Avenue. A cyclist drifted by me with a rhythm low and calm. Sounded like the kind of comfort life can place into your palm. And the breeze along the storefronts carried warmth so soft and true, pain and mercy on the corners where my old mistakes once grew. The organ rose behind me like a promise made of light, while guitar notes trace the sunrise, turning wrongs into the right. I breathe the day's first stillness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes early gold can show the peace your darkest night postponed.
Its edges few in the early gold on California Avenue. As the sunlight spread more certain and the city found its tune, I felt the gentleness returning like a summer afternoon. And I stepped into the day with faith I'd slowly grown into. In the early gold opening above California Avenue. Addison Street was carried by a drifting shade of blue, a soft and steady stillness slipping gently into view. The sidewalks held a quiet like a blanket laid with care, and the breeze that moved the awnings felt like comfort in the air. I passed a place where once my pride had worn me thin and raw, where the noise inside my chest made me fear what I'd become or saw. But the blue quiet drifted slowly down the spaces where I stood, like it soothed a restless heartbeat I had never understood. In the blue quiet drifting down Addison Street, I felt my old regrets retreat. Every bruise I used to meet softened in that cooling beat. Though my past repeats its heat, its grip grows loose beneath my feet. In the blue quiet down on Addison Street, with a kindness in his eyes. Sounded like the humble rhythm of a heart that rarely lies. And the morning light reflected in a sheen so faint and thin, painting peace on every corner I'd once feared I couldn't win. The organ rolls behind me like a hymn of slowing pace, while guitar notes drew a softness on the edges of my grace. I breathed the drifting coolness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes blue quiet lets you hear the truth your busy heart postpones. Felt my old regrets retreat. Every bruise I used to meet softened in that cooling beat. And though my past repeats its heat, its grip grows loose beneath my feet. In the blue quiet down on Addison Street. As the sunlight touched the windows and the shadows thinned away, I felt a sense of open calm I'd missed for many a day. And I walked into the morning with a peace I could repeat. In the blue quiet drifting down Addison Street. Belmont station waited in a dawn, both warm and shy. A gentle glowing ripple touching slow across the sky. The rails were catching sunlight with a soft and golden gleam, and the breeze moved through the platform like a half-forgotten dream. I stood beside the pillar where my doubts once learned to grow, where the coldness of my choices froze the parts I wouldn't show. But the gentle dawn around me laid its warmth upon my mind, like a quiet confirmation that the light's not hard to find. hesitation, softened in that elevation. And though my past still seeks relation, it loses hold in transformation. And the warm dawn glow at Belmont Station. A train approached in whispers, with a hum both low and sweet. Sounded like the slow return of something steady in my beat. And the sunlight on the concrete brushed its shimmer through my chest, letting hope replace the shadows where my tired nights had pressed. The organ swelled behind me like a truth turned soft and gold, while guitar notes traced the sunrise on the fears I used to hold. I breathed the warm and stillness till it settled in my skin. Sometimes dawn arrives to show what your darker hours couldn't win. Felt the thaw of restoration, every weight of hesitation softened in that elevation. And though my past still seeks relation, it loses hold in transformation. In the warm dawn glow at Belmont Station. As the day began expanding, and the morning found its tune, I felt a light aversion of myself returning soon. And I stepped into the daylight with a heart that's learned patience. In the gentle dawn, warm in the edge of Belmont Station. Wicker Park lay quiet in a drifting shade of blue. A soft and steady silence, rising gentle, rising true. The murals seem to shimmer in a thin awakening light, and the breeze across the alley felt like calm reclaiming light. I walk past hidden corners where my worry used to roam, where the smallest of my missteps made my ribcage feel like stone. But the blue morning drift through Wicker Park, I felt my heartbeat lose its mark. Every doubt born from the dark softened to a gentler spark. And though my past still leaves a mark, its edge grows thin and daylight's hard, and the blue drifts running through Wicker Park. A barista pulled his shutter with a sigh both warm and slow. Sounded like the small reminders of the peace I used to know. And the sunlight kissed the brickwork with a glow so faint and kind, turning deep and jagged worry to a softer state of mind. The organ hummed behind me like forgiveness in a breeze, while guitar notes traced the quiet where my fears began to ease. I breathed the early coolness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes morning drifts reveal what your tired soul postponed. I felt my heartbeat lose its mark. Every doubt born from the dark softened to a gentle spark. And though my past still leaves a mark, its edge grows thin in daylight's arc, and the blue drips running through Wicker Park. As the shadows thinned to silver and the day grew warm and mild, I felt a sense of quiet healing, rising steady, rising wild. And I stepped into the morning with a clear and open heart. In the blue morning drip through Wicker Park. Armitage was glowing with a soft gold on the rise, a gentle stretching shimmer filling slowly through the skies. The storefronts caught the daylight with a sweetness thin and mild, and the breeze that brushed the benches moved like comfort reconciled. I paused beside a crosswalk where my doubt once settled deep, where the restless weight of choices stole the softness from my sleep. But the gold that kept unfolding laid its calm upon my skin, like a quiet revelation whispering, you can start again. In the soft gold unfolding all along Armitage Avenue, I felt my scattered spirit smooth. Every truth I once withdrew opened into brighter view, and though my past still colors through, his grip grows weak beneath this hue. In the soft gold dawn on Armitage Avenue, a jogger passed beside me with a breath bold, slow and wind-worn. Sounded like resilience blooming after long and heavy storms. And the sunlight touched the railings with a glow so faint and kind, turning grief's long hidden burden to a thought I left behind. The organ rose behind me like a vow I'd nearly lost, while guitar notes carried warmth across the years my heart had cost. I breathed the morning stillness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes soft gold teaches peace that the hardest night postpones. Spirit smooth, every truth I once withdrew opened into brighter view, and though my past still colors through, its grip grows weak beneath this hue. Soft gold dawn on Armitage Avenue. As the sunlight climbed more certain and the day began to bloom, I felt a strength I'd long forgotten settling gently through the gloom. And I walked into the morning with a heart both clear and true, in the soft gold unfolding on Armitage Avenue. lying in a stillness deep and blue. A calm and quiet vision where the night withdrew its hue. The neon signs were fading like a memory uncurled, and the early breeze along the street felt older than the world. I walked where old decisions pinned me down in former days, where the noise of my frustration took the shine from gentle ways. But the blue stillness moved slowly through the corners of my mind, like a soft and patient teacher telling, leave the past behind. In the blue stillness resting over Milwaukee Avenue, I felt my scattered thoughts renew. Every ache I once outgrew softened into lighter view, and the old ghosts still step into my shadow's edge, as ghosts will do. They fade in dawnlight on Milwaukee Avenue. A streetcar hummed in distance with a rhythm low and kind, sounded like the cautious healing of a long unsettled mind. And the breeze that kissed the bus stops brushed the calm across my chest, leaving room for quiet courage where my sorrow once had pressed. The organ swelled behind me like a breath both firm and warm, while guitar notes drew soft colors from the remnants of the storm. I breathed the blue lit silence till it settled in my bones. Sometimes stillness is the shelter that your weary heart postpones. Resting over Milwaukee Avenue, I felt my scattered thoughts renew. Every ache I once outgrew softened into lighter view, and the old ghosts still step into my shadow's edge, as ghosts will do. They fade in dawnlight on Milwaukee Avenue. as the light rose bright and golden, and the street regained its tone. I felt a quiet strength returning, steady, certain, gently grown. And I stepped into the daylight with a heart sincere and true, in the blue stillness resting over Milwaukee Avenue.
Lincoln Park was waking with the breeze of early silver, a quiet shifting shimmer flowing soft like a forgiving river. The treetops caught the coolness with a whisper thin and light, and the shadows on the pathways broke apart beneath the sight. I walked where deep confusion once had pressed me to the ground, where the ache of long decisions left my spirit tightly bound. But the early silver breeze brushed the burden from my chest like a calm and tender promise saying, you deserve to rest. In the early silver breeze, crossing through Lincoln Park, I felt new rhythm in my heart. Every tear that made its mark softened in the clearing dark. And though my past still lights a spark, its glow can't dim this calmer art. In the silver breeze through Lincoln Park, a jogger's feet tap lightly with a cadence soft and warm. Sounded like the gentle healing after weathering a storm. And the lake exhaled its coolness like a breath I used to chase, painting hope across the morning with a wide forgiving grace. The organ rose behind me like a truth both warm and deep, while guitar notes traced the sunlight where my old regrets would sleep. I breathed the silver stillness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes breeze becomes the voice your tired soul has always known. In the early silver breeze, crossing through Lincoln Park, I felt new rhythm in my heart. Every tear that made its mark softened in the clearing dark. And though my past still lights a spark, glow can't dim this calmer heart. silver breeze through Lincoln Park. Crossing through Lincoln Park, I felt new rhythm in my heart. Every tear that made its mark softened in the clearing dark. And though my past still lights a spark, its glow can't dim this calmer art. In the silver breeze through Lincoln Park, as the sunlight filtered softly through the branches overhead, I felt a steadier compassion blooming where old doubts had bled. And I stepped into the morning with a peace both firm and stark. In the early silver breeze, crossing through Lincoln Park.
Street held a calmness in a breath of morning blue, a hush that hung like velvet over all the avenue. The rooftops held a coolness with a stillness soft and wide, and the shadows stretched like memories I'd once tried hard to hide. I passed the places where my anger used to carve its marks, where decisions born in darkness kept my spirit cold and stark. But the blue calm wrapped around me like a truth I couldn't dodge, saying gently without judgment, you don't have to keep that loss. In the blue morning calm, hanging over Clark Street, I felt my heartbeat find its beat. Every lost bow, sharp and sweet, softened in that cooling heat. And the old ghosts still press repeat, their voices tired and calm retreat. In the blue calm, resting over Clark Street. Shopkeeper unlocked his door with motion slow and light. Sounded like forgiveness whispered back into the night, and the early breeze along the sands brushed kindness through my chest, leaving warmth in quiet places I denied the right to rest. The organ hum behind me like a violin, soft and kind, while guitar notes trace the sunrise on the corners of my mind. I breathe the morning stillness till it's settled in my bones. Sometimes calm becomes a strain that the fiercest heart postpones. Softened in that cooling heat, and the old ghosts still press repeat, their voices tire and calm retreat in the blue calm, resting over Clark Street. As the sunlight touched the windows and the day learned how to rise, I felt her clarity returning, living softly in my eyes. And I stepped into the daylight with a peace none could delete, in the blue morning calm, hanging over Clark Street.
North Avenue was stirring
in a wind of early gold, a soft and warming current, brushing gentle, brushing bold. The storefront glass was glowing with a shimmer calm and new, and the breeze along the street felt like a promise breaking through. I walked where my confusion once had tangled in my chest, where the pressure of my past had made me doubt I could be blessed. But the golden wind around me rose with patience in its flow, like a silent affirmation that there's more to me to know. In the golden wind gathering across North Avenue, I felt my weary heart renew. Every truth I once withdrew opened in a brighter view, and though my past still echoes through, it fades beneath the morning's hue. In the golden wind along North Avenue, just drifted by me with a Humboldt warm and clear. Sounded like the calm assurance that my time was drawing near. And the sunlight crossed the asphalt with a softness firm and kind, turning jagged, hurting memories to a gentler state of mind. The organ glowed behind me like a breath from deeper years, while guitar notes traced the wind that carried off my quiet fears. I breathed the warm and stillness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes golden wind will lift what your tired heart postpones. North Avenue, I felt my weary heart renew. Every truth I once withdrew opened in a brighter view. And though my past still echoes through, it fades beneath the morning's hue. In the golden wind along Old Avenue, as the sun rose wide and certain and the breeze turned soft and blue, I felt a strength I'd long forgotten, slowly warming, breaking through. And I walked into the morning with a soul no longer skewed. In the golden wind, yeah, gathering across North Avenue. In the rotten pipes was breathing in the rise of softened blue, a cool and tender quiet, settling gently into view. The station held its stillness like a memory half awake, and the breeze that brushed the railings moved the night dust in its wake. I paused with my confusion once had pressed me in a stone, where the echoes of decision left me feeling so alone. But the blue rise through the morning ease the tightness in my chest, like a whisper kind reminder, saying let yourself progress.
my courage find its spark. Every fear born from the dark softened to a lighter mark. And though doubts still leave their mark, their grip grows faint in daylight soft. And the soft blue rise through Jefferson Park. The train arrived in silence, with a humble, low-welling warmth. Sounded like a quiet healing, looming steady after storm. And the sunlight touched the pavement with a shine both thin and sweet, painting hope on every place where I once stumbled in defeat. The organ hung behind me like a truth I couldn't rush, while guitar notes traced the stillness on the moments I'd hush. I breathed the rising coolness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes blue rise shows the strength that your heart is season's own. Softened to a lighter mark, and though doubts still leave their mark, their grip grows faint in daylight soft. And a soft blue rise through Jefferson Park. As the day grew wide and brighter, and the shadows slipped away, I felt a peace I hadn't tasted, finding room to finally stay. And I stepped into the morning with a heart no longer stark, in the soft blue rise through Jefferson Park.
Logan Square was glowing in a breath of early gold. A soft and tender shimmer, drifting warm and drifting bold. The monument stood silent as the sunlight crowned its face, and the breeze across the circle moved with slow, forgiving grace. I wandered through the stillness where my doubts once held their claim, where the heavy weight of choices made me question my own frame. But the gentle golden breath brushed a calm into my chest, like a whisper reassurance saying, you've done enough, now rest. In the gentle golden breath drifting through Logan Square, I felt my spirit rise from where every ache I couldn't bear softened in the morning air, and the old memories still stare. They fade beneath this golden flare. In the gentle breath through Logan Square, a barista pulled his shutters with a motion slow and sweet. Sounded like the quiet healing underneath my heartbeat. And the sunlight hit the pavement with a sheen both thin and kind, painting mercy on the corner where my sorrow once would bind. The organ swelled behind me like a vow both warm and deep, while guitar notes trace the dawnlight on the places I'd weep. I breathed the golden stillness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes golden breath restores what the longest night postponed. gentle breath through Logan Square. As the sunlight widens softly and the morning found its tune, I felt a warmth I'd long been missing. Gather steady, gather soon. And I walked into the day with a heart repaired with care. In the gentle golden breath, in the gentle golden square, in the gentle golden breath, in the gentle golden square. Irving Park was holding on a quiet dawn of blue, a glow above the roadway rising, soft and rising true. The empty lanes lay silent like a breath the city kept, and the breeze across the median moved lightly as it swept. I stood where old frustration once had pinned my spirit down, where the noise inside my heartbeat drowned the gentler, wiser sound. But the blue dawn glow above me soothed the shaking in my chest, like the tender voice of morning saying, let yourself progress. In the blue dawn glow above Irving Park Road, I felt my weary strength reload every burden I had told, softened in that brighter cold. And though my past still brings its load, its shadows fade in the lighter mode. In the blue dawn glow and Irving Park Road. A bus rolled by in silence with a rhythm slow and low, sounded like the small assurance that I'm learning how to grow. And the first light brushed the storefronts with a shimmer faint and kind, turning heavy, jagged memories to a calmer state of mind. The organ hung behind me like a truth bowl, soft and warm, while guitar notes traced the coolness left behind by every storm. I breathed the rising stillness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes blue dawn glow reveals the strength your hardest days at home. shadowed every burden I had told, softened in that brighter cold. And though my past still brings its load, its shadows fade in a lighter mode, in the blue dawn glow on Irving Road. As the morning widened gently and the shadows slipped away, I felt a clarity returning in a soft, enduring way. And I walked into the daylight with a steadiness bestowed in the blue dawn glow of Irving Road.
Humboldt Boulevard was shining in a wave of early gold. A warm and gentle shimmer, rising fearless, rising bold. The treetops caught the sunlight like a whisper coming true. And the breeze along the median felt soft as morning dew. I walked where heavy choices once had pinned my spirit down, where the longest nights of doubt had kept my heartbeat tightly bound. But the soft gold wave around me brushed a courage through my chest, like the dawn itself was saying, son, you've earned a place to rest. And the soft gold wave rising over Humboldt Boulevard, I felt my spirit's gate unbarred. Every wound I once kept scarred softened to a gentler shard. And though the past still stands on guard, its grip grows thin, its voiceless heart. In the gold wave on Humboldt Boulevard. A dog walker drifted by me with a rhythm slow and sweet, sounded like the quiet, steady pulse returning to my beat. And the sunlight crossed the pavement with a tenderness so kind. fading sorrows to a calmer state of mind. The organ rolls behind me like a hum of hard-won peace, while guitar notes trace the daylight where my old restraints would cease. I breathe the warm and stillness till it's settled in my bones. Sometimes golden ways reveal the strength your darkest night postpones. In the soft gold wave rising over Humboldt Boulevard, I felt my spirit's gate unbarred. Every wound I once kept scarred softened to a gentler shard, and though the past still stands on guard, its grip grows thin, its voice less hard. In the gold wave on Humboldt Boulevard. Over Humboldt Boulevard, I felt my spirit's gate unbarred. Every wound I once kept scarred softened to a gentler shard, and though the past still stands on guard, its grip grows thin, its voice less hard. In the gold wave on Humboldt Boulevard. As the sun rose white and certain, and the breeze turned sweet and fair, I felt a warmth I'd fought to find now flowing freely through the air. And I walked into the morning with a heartless, bruiseless mind. In the soft gold wave rising over Humboldt Boulevard. The Ravenswood tracks trembled in a quiet shade of blue, a bloom of dawnlight rising, soft and rising true. The steel beams caught the coolness with a glimmer thin and clear, and the hum of distant rail cars felt like comfort drawing near.
I stood beneath the framework where my doubts once built their nest, where the tension of my fears kept a shaking in my chest. But the blue, quiet blooming upward eased the shadows from my mind, like the morning whispered softly, leave the hardest parts behind. In the blue, quiet bloom through Ravenswood tracks, I felt my heavy heart relax, every burden on my back softened into gentler cracks, and though old memories still attack, their force grows thin along this track. In the blue, through Ravenswood tracks. A train rolled by in stillness, with a Humboldt low and warm, sounded like resilience, drifting softly after storm. And the sunlight through the steel ribs cast a shimmer faint and kind, painting peace on empty spaces where my sorrow used to bind. The organ swelled behind me like a truth released at last, while guitar notes traced the coolness on the echoes of my past. I breathed the rising stillness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes blue blooms grow in places where your heart once felt alone. Gentler cracks, and though old memories still attack, their force grows thin along this track. In the blue, through Ravenswood tracks. As the sunlight spread more fully and the city learned to wake, I felt a calm I'd long been missing, blooming softly in its ache. And I stepped on to the morning with a heart free of its cracks. In the blue, quiet blooming through Ravenswood tracks. Montrose harbor shimmered in a stripe of gentle gold, a thin and glowing ribbon, drifting quiet, drifting bold. The lake exhaled its coolness with a breath both soft and clear, and the dock beneath my footsteps felt like calm returning near. I stood beside the railing where my doubts once held their claim, where the echoes of past choices filled my chest with tender blame. But the first gentle gold across the harbor soothed my chest, like a morning voice reminding me you've earned a place to rest. In the first gentle gold through Montrose harbor's light, I felt my shadows lose their bite. Every loss that shaped my night softened in that rising sight. And though my past still clings with might, its grip fades slow in morning's height. In the gentle gold of Montrose harbor's light. Fisherman cast his line with a breath both slow and wise. Sounded like acceptance drifting underneath the skies. And the sunlight kissed the water with a shimmer thin and kind, turning jagged, hidden memories to a calm within my mind. The organ rose behind me like a hymn both warm and deep, while guitar notes trace the sunrise on the secret side key. I breathe the lake's cool stillness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes gentle gold can heal what the hardest night postpones. Shadows lose their bite. Every loss that shaped my night softened in that rising sight. And though my past still clings with might, its grip fades slow in morning's height. In the gentle gold of Montrose harbor's light. As the day grew warm and certain, and the lake embraced the shine, I felt a new compassion slowly anchoring in mine. And I walked into the morning with a spirit clear and bright. In the first gentle gold through Montrose harbor's light. long and gentle silence, stretching steady, stretching true. The storefronts kept their shadow as the daylight learned to ride, and the coolness on the pavement brushed the night dust from my eyes. I walked the empty roadway where my doubts once shaped their schemes, where the weight of my decision dimmed the color of my dreams. But the blue calm that surrounded eased the shaking in my chest, like the steady voice of morning saying, give yourself your best. In the blue calm stretching across Devon Avenue, I felt old fear lose their view. Every hurt I once outgrew faded in that morning hue, and though the past still wanders through, its shadows feel more small, more few. In the blue calm down on Devon Avenue, a single car passed slowly with a Humboldt flowing warm, sounded like resilience quietly recovering from storm. And the sunlight caught the awnings with a glow so faint and kind, turning bitter hidden memories to a gentler state of mind. The organ hum behindly like a breath bowl, soft and true, while guitar notes trace the stillness as the dawnlight slowly grew. I breathed the early coolness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes calm becomes the strength that your restless heart postpones. Across Devon Avenue, I felt old fears lose their view. Every hurt I once outgrew faded in that morning hue, and though the past still wanders through, its shadows feel more small, more few. In the blue calm down on Devon Avenue, as the sunlight widened gently and the quiet turned to day, I felt the peace I'd long been missing find a place inside to stay. and I stepped into the morning with a clarity renewed. In the blue calm stretching across Devon Avenue. Kedzie gardens waited in a hush of early gold, a silence wide and tender, drifting gentle, drifting bold. The treetops held the sunlight with a softness deeply grown, and the breeze that touched the fences felt like comfort newly sown. I walked where heavy heartache once had carved its quiet mark, where the long and lonely evenings left my inner world so dark. The golden silence gathered like a blessing in my chest, like the dawn itself was whispering, you've earned the right to rest. In the golden silence settling over Kedzie garden, I felt old burdens lose their hardness, every bruise that begged for pardon softened in that morning's pardon. Though my past still stands and hardens, his grip dissolves in calm regardless. In the golden hush Kedzie gardens, the neighbor stepped outside with a sigh, both slow and kind, sounded like the sort of grace I've searched for in my mind. And the sunlight kissed the hedges with a shimmer warm and pure, turning all my jagged worries into something behind me, like a vow both deep and warm, while guitar notes held the quiet that survives the fiercest storm. I breathe the golden stillness till it settled in my bones. Sometimes silence brings the truths your loudest fears postpone. to beg for pardon, softened in that morning's pardon. Though my past still stands and hardens, its grip dissolves in calm regardless in the golden of Kedzie gardens. As the sunlight spread more certain in the quiet warm the day, I felt a gentleness returning in a slow, forgiving way. And I stepped into the morning with a heart unweighed by scars, in the golden silence settling over Kedzie gardens. Foster Avenue lay waiting in a thin blue morning rise, a quiet steady shimmer waking soft along the skies. The rooftops held a coolness in a glow both calm and true, and the breeze across the boulevard felt old and somehow new. I passed the places where my fear had kept my courage small, where the echoes of old choices made my heartbeat feel too tall. But the blue light rising slowly eased the trembling in my chest, like the dawn was gently telling me, you've done your share, now rest. In the blue light rising beyond Foster Avenue, I felt my scattered hopes renew. Every truth I once withdrew, opening in a brighter hue. And though old shadows wander through, they fade beneath that morning view, in the blue light soft on Foster Avenue. Single early walker, move with steps both slow and sure, sounded like a quiet faith that helps a tired soul endure. And the daylight brushed the windows with a tenderness so kind, turning heavy hidden memories into peace inside my mind. The organ hum behind me like a breath both calm and deep, while guitar notes trace the coolness where my long regrets would sleep. I breathe the blue dawn stillness till it settled in my bones. Sometime rising light
I felt my scattered hopes renew. Every truth I once withdrew opened in a brighter hue, and the old shadows wander through. They fade beneath that morning view, in the blue light soft on Foster Avenue. As the sunrise spread its color and the coolness slipped away, I felt a gentleness returning in a calm and steady way. And I walked into the daylight with a heart no longer blue, in the blue light rising beyond Foster Avenue. Chicago rose before me in a coat of tender gold, a wide and glowing sunrise, like a blessing taking hold. The skyline bathed in color felt like truth returned to form. Wind along the lakefront carried echoes soft and warm. I stood where old confusion once had tightened in my chest, where the weight of restless seasons kept my spirit from its rest. But the dawnlight gathering slowly traced a calm across my mind, like the universe reminding me your peace was yours to find. In the dawnlight gathering over Chicago once more, I felt my heart unlock its door. Every wound that came before softened in the golden shore. And those shadows try and implore, their voices fade in morning's roar. In the dawnlight glowing over Chicago once more. A jogger passed behind me with a rhythm slow and bright, sounded like resilience, waking gently with the light. And the lake reflected sunrise with a shimmer wide and true, showing every part I've carried, every scar, and how I grew. The organ rose behind me like a slow sacred vow, while guitar notes trace forgiveness on the edges of the now. I breathe the rising brightness till it's settled in my bones. Sometimes dawn returns to show the peace you finally call your own. Chicago once more. I felt my heart unlock its door. Every wound that came before softened in the golden shore. And those shadows try and implore, their voices fade and mornings roar. In the dawnlight glowing over Chicago once more. As the sun climbed high and certain, and the city found its tune, I felt a steadiness within me, blooming gentle, blooming soon. And I walked into the daylight with a man I've waited for. In the dawnlight gathering over Chicago once more.